October 7, 2016, FNAF's sister location is released to Steam and it was everywhere. It was the first FNAF game to not follow the same format of being in a single room and having to check for the animatronics coming for you. In this one, you had actual objectives and it had free roam aspects to it. This was a huge step for FNAF and it paved the way for more games like it. Pizzeria Simulator, FNAF VR, and the biggest one, Security Breach. Personally, I wasn't a big fan of Sister Location when it first dropped because I didn't like the idea of FNAF being something other than what it already was. After a while, I decided to give it another shot and, well, it turned out to be one of my favorites out of the franchise. My all-time favorite though is probably Help Wanted or Pizzeria Simulator. Little side note, I didn't even play Sister Location fully until right now because I was a child back in 2016 and I didn't have a PC to play on, so all I did was watch Aper Ryan play it. However, while replaying for this video, I actually found myself to still enjoy the game, so join me on this trip through memory lane and see how this game holds up 9 years later. So before you even start the game, you're treated to a small cutscene of Willem Afton, aka Purple Guy, talking to the technician about Circus Baby.
There's no doubting what you've achieved on a technical level. These are clearly state-of-the-art. There are just certain design choices that were made for these robots that we don't fully understand. We were hoping that you could shed some light on those.
She can dance. She can sing. She's equipped with a built-in helium tank for inflating balloons right at her fingertips. She can take song requests. She can even dispense ice cream.
With all due respect, those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton.
Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot how fast you just jump into it. Alright, so now let's head into night 1.
Daddy, why won't you let me play with her?
Okay.
Welcome to the first day of your exciting new career. Whether you were approached at a job fair, read our ad in screws, bolts, and hairpins, or if this is the result of a dare, we welcome you. I will be your personal guide to help you get started. I'm a Model 5 of the Handyman's Robotics and Unit Repair System, but you can call me Hand Unit.
Hand Unit.
Your new career promises challenge, intrigue, and endless janitorial opportunities. Please enter your name as seen above the keypad. This cannot be changed later, so please be careful.
I'm pretty sure no matter what you type, it gives you a specific username.
It seems
What is
that
it?
you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. One moment. Welcome, Eggs Benedict.
Yeah, there you go. Eggs Benedict. You know, when I was younger, I actually thought that this was like a fan you were above. I completely didn't even notice this. I just saw this and I thought you were standing on top of this thing. Night 1 is very simple. All you have to do is make sure that the animatronics are in working order while also administering...
Controlled shock.
So maybe they have a motive to want to kill you. Baby, however, doesn't want to come out and Hand Unit doesn't give two craps about it.
Let's try another controlled shock. Great job, Circus Baby. We knew we could count on you. That concludes your duties for your first night on the job. We don't want you to leave overwhelmed, otherwise you might not come back.
Huh.
Please leave using the vent behind you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
There you go. Night 1 done. Enjoy some time at home. After each night, you get to watch a soap opera about a vampire and his wife Clara having relationship issues, I guess.
Clara, I tell you, the baby isn't mine.
Count, I tell you that it is.
There have actually been many theories as to what this show means, but none have been confirmed yet.
Daddy, you let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
Ooh, spoopy. Alright, night 2!
Welcome back for another night of intellectual stimulation, pivotal career choices, and self-reflection on past mistakes.
For night 2, this one is a nightmare. It starts off simple with getting a new voice for Hand Unit.
It seems that you had some
I tapped
trouble
one
with the
button.
keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for choosing Angsty Teen.
Angsty Teen. And getting told a funny story.
Funny story? A dead body was found in this vent once? Okay, so not that funny, but it's a story.
You then check on the animatronics again, but something's off this time. Well, that was weird. Then after that, you check on baby again, but the system needs a reboot and things get shut off like...
Security doors, vent locks, and oxygen.
Somehow oxygen gets shut off, which sounds insane. Is cutting off the oxygen really a smart idea? Then Circus Baby finally decides to reveal herself.
I don't recognize you. You are new. I remember this scenario, however. It's a strange thing to want to do, to come here. I'm curious what events would lead a person to want to spend their nights in a place like this. Willingly. Maybe curiosity, maybe ignorance. There is a space under the desk. Someone before you crafted it into a hiding place, and it worked for him. I recommend that you hurry, though. You will be safe there. Just try not to make eye contact. It will be over soon. They will lose interest.
I think I do remember this part. A lot of people just dying because they couldn't freaking grab the thing. Oh, okay, here we go. Then once you're in the crawl space, these British pricks try opening the door and try to kill you, but as long as you stay holding the door edge, you're good. No, no! Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I can't grab it! It's not letting me grab it! Oh, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Oh my god. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it.
When your
Oh
guide
god, Jesus.
comes back online, he is going to tell you that he was unsuccessful, that you must restart the system manually. He will then tell you to crawl through Ballora Gallery as fast as you can to reach the breaker room. If you follow his instructions, you will die. Ballora will not return to her stage anymore. She will catch you. The power will be restored shortly. When you crawl through Ballora Gallery, go slowly. She cannot see you and can only listen for your movement. When you hear her music become louder, she is growing near, listening for you. Wait and be still.
Thank you for your patience.
Then Hand Unit tries to give you some advice, but from what Baby said, it's all boo-hawk. You have to get to the breaker room by walking through Ballora Gallery, and he almost gets you killed yet again.
It seems you are taking a long time. Please proceed as quickly and as quietly as possible.
Jesus. She's right there. She's right there. She's right there. Okay. Now here's the night that almost made me give up on this video because it's so ridiculously hard. You have to reset each room manually, but you have this piece of crap Funtime Freddy trying to kill you the whole time. I think the worst part about dying, though, is that you need to redo the whole Ballora Gallery walk. You don't just get to restart in the break room. No, you have to do that whole long-ass walk all over again. I died time after time after time after time after time after time. But eventually, I figured out the strat. You essentially spam the audio replay and then do as much as you can and repeat. But make sure that Freddy is on the stage because that's when it's the safest to do it. Last one.
Great
Oh my god,
job.
I've done it. Then you get to leave, but this time Ballora Gallery is empty and you get to walk right on. Oh my god, I've done it. Oh my god, that's it. That's it. Oh lord. Yeah, I will enjoy some time at home now. In a soap opera tonight, we find out that Dracula is working at a taco joint.
I'm a vampire. I don't eat paychecks.
You work the graveyard shift at the Fry Me Taco. Don't lie to me.
Daddy just once let me go play with her. She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
So the girl's getting desperate now. Night 3 is very straightforward. You have to do maintenance on Funtime Freddy. However, before you do, you have to do your routinely checkup on Ballora and Funtime Foxy. Alright. And they're doing just fine. You know, nothing strange. However, Hand Unit X a bit sus.
There is
She's
no
not
need
even
to
there.
check on Baby tonight. Please refrain from entering unauthorized areas. Proceed directly to Funtime Auditorium.
Hang on. What do I find in Baby's vent? It said not to go here. But I want to go here anyways. He tells you not to visit Circus Baby, but by now we know that Hand Unit is just full of it. And what do you know? Once you get into Circus Gallery and back under the desk crawl space, this happens.
Did you know that I was on stage once? It wasn't for very long. Only one day.
I actually don't remember this.
What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though. but children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me, others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere else, down a hall. I would always count the children. I'm not sure why. I was always acutely aware of how many there were in the room with me. 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. I was covered in glitter. I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2, then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream. Although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Something happened when there was 1. A little girl, standing by herself. I was no longer myself, and I stopped singing. My stomach opened, and there was ice cream. I couldn't move, at least, not until she stepped closer. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment. Then other children rushed in again, but they couldn't hear her over the sounds of their own excitement. I still hear her sometimes. Why did that happen?
So, yes, I will get into what this message means later, as well as the little girl audios at the beginning of each night. But to get to parts and service, you have to cross through Funtime Auditorium, and you have a flash beacon that you use after every couple of steps to see where Funtime Foxy is. However, if you use the beacon too much, or hardly at all, this happens. That's actually scared me, oh my god. Once you get into parts and service, it's really easy, except for the fact that Bon Bon is annoying to deal with, because you have to catch him quick and press the button under his bow tie. I can't find his bow tie. God. It actually took me a couple tries to get it, but once you do it, that's it for the night. You head out of parts and service and try to leave, but Jesus. This is meant to happen. It's inevitable because it's set up for night 4.
She can make balloons. Have you seen her make balloons? Oh, Daddy, let me go to her.
Now, night 4 was just, I don't even know. I hated this night so much. I always watched the Let's Plays and thought, it can't be this bad. Surprise, surprise, it's even worse. So you're in a Springlock suit and witness Ballora just get brutalized, man. I mean, just look at this. And she's been scooped. And to beat this night, you have to keep the Springlocks wound up and also wiggle off the mini arenas that climb on both sides of the suit. The middle ones here do nothing and will only kill if you wiggle the suit when no mini arenas are climbing. Oh my god. Was I not wiggling? The thing that makes this night so AIDS is the fact that there are 10 Springlocks you have to keep winding for 3 minutes straight. And when it gets to red, it means that you're slowly being cooked. And once it reaches all the way up, you get jump scared. Oh my god. The amount of times that I died with just 10 seconds left on the clock was genuinely about to make me crash out. No! Oh my god, man. Come on. But eventually... Oh! I've done it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh lord! Piss off, you game! Oh my god! Oh. Now you get to go home and watch more of The Immortal and the Restless. Oh lord, that night.
Not my baby.
Vlad, you suck.
Wait, was that a vampire joke? That was so lame.
I'm spamming popcorn
Well, the
because
joke's on
oh
you.
my god.
I set the foundation value before I left.
Jesus,
Ooh,
that night was
warm.
Good, because I also set the house on fire.
How will it all end?
Oh, she set the
Passion, the
house on
tension,
fire.
the-
I wish I could give you some tips on this night, but I hardly understood them myself.
That night.
Daddy isn't watching.
Oh, he's not watching.
Welcome back.
Well, we've done it. We made it to night 5, and you get to pick a gift basket for the company to send you, although the cost of which comes out of your next paycheck. But we get
exotic butters.
Today's tasks are very simple. You check up on the animatronics, except they aren't really there anymore. Yep.
Great.
You have to get a parts and service to perform maintenance on Circus Baby by crossing through Funtime Auditorium. However, Funtime Foxy isn't really there anymore. Once you're inside parts and service, Baby tells you that something bad is inside her, and she wants you to save the good parts of her, so you input a code, and once you do, you collect the card that has her good parts. Then, you send her off to the scooping room. You then have to meet her there, but you can't just run through again with no care. No. You have to follow her instructions, because if you don't, well...
Jesus. Oh my god, that actually scared the hell out of me.
However, once you do follow her instructions, this happens.
Warning, you've entered a highly dangerous area. You have entered from Maintenance Hatch 1B, reserved for cleaning and repair of the scooper.
Yep.
Entering this side of the room is strictly prohibited by unauthorized personnel.
Here we go.
You are in the scooping room now. Funtime Foxy has already been here today. Funtime Freddy has already been here today. Ballora has already been
She lied to us.
Circus Baby has already been here today.
Where is he? There he is.
I've
And
been out
nerd.
before, but they always put me back. They always put us back inside. There's nowhere for us to hide here. There is nowhere to go when we look like this. But if we looked like you,
there that is.
then we could hide.
I remember this part clearly.
If we looked like you, then we would have somewhere to go. The scooper only hurts for a moment.
This is where it ends. That's where it ends, isn't it?
Don't tell Daddy that I'm here. I wanted to watch your show too. I don't know why he won't let me come see you. You're wonderful. Where did the other children go?
We know what happens. Okay. Enter. And that's it.
So yes, that's one of the endings to Night 5, with this one being dubbed the real ending. As to which of the two endings is the real one is still speculated, but it's rumored that both can actually be canon. So yes, there's a secret ending, but we can't just press continue and get a different ending. No. You have to beat this minigame right here. Also, remember when I told you that I would explain those little girl dialogues at the beginning of each night? Well, here's why. In this minigame, you have to feed the kids cupcakes until they're happy and dancing and, high on sugar. But let me tell you, this minigame had me raging because of how stupid it is, honestly. You have to do everything in 1 minute, and if you mess up once, it ruins your whole run.
I'm here. It was right there.
The worst part though is the fact that on one run, I literally did it all correctly, but my game bugged and nothing happened.
What? What happened?
However, after a while of trying, I finally did it.
I've done it.
So yes, the little girl that you hear speaking at the beginning of each night gets scooped by Baby, and she possesses the animatronic. After beating this minigame, you unlock a key card that allows you to enter the secret room for the secret ending in Night 5. Now, what you have to do to even be able to get the secret ending is you replay Night 5, but you disobey Baby. After you send her to the scooping room and walk through Funtime Auditorium, you go the opposite way. Since Baby originally tells you to go forward and left, you have to hold Shift, W, and D and keep turning your mouse right. And eventually...
Access granted.
I did it! I did it! Oh my god. 198.
It
8,
seems that you
3.
have accidentally
There you go,
wandered
look at that.
into a restricted area.
So for those who don't know, inputting 1983 into the keypad gives you camera access to the house from FNAF 4. Now for this night, oh my goodness, it's a challenge. But after nights 2 and 4, I genuinely thought that I could be anything and was not about to give up now. This night goes back to the format we all know and love of having to survive till 6 a.m. and checking the cameras. Although you only have to deal with one animatronic, which is Ennard. Now this night is a challenge because it lasts a whopping 9 minutes, with each night being a minute and a half long. My first time playing though, I had no idea how fast you lose power.
Damn!
Yeah, I ran out of power on 4 a.m., but this was only the beginning. I died a couple of times with just seconds left on the clock.
5, 4, 3, 2. No!
So for this night, the strat is to only check the cameras if you hear a squeaking noise, and you only check cameras 1, 5, or 2, because those are the only ones where Ennard shows up and can actually kill you from. Ennard has 3 stages. The first one is when he shows up, the second is when he's right in front of the door or vent, and the last one is him entering the office and killing you. Power is everything in this night, and I made it a goal to not try and pass 20% of power on each hour. At 4 a.m. though, Ennard gets aggressive. He moves and attacks faster now, and you also begin to hear Elizabeth's voice, who is meant to throw you off the game, but you have to ignore her. By the way, Elizabeth is little girl talking at the beginning of each night and the one that gets scooped in the minigame. On my final run, I literally ran out of power right as the clock hit 6 a.m. The luck I had here was insane.
I've done it! Oh my god! Oh! Piss off, game. I'm never playing this game ever again.
As the trees sway in the wind,
I'm eating
so
every single bit of
also do
popcorn.
emotions
Look at the
sway
exotic
between
butters.
Star-crossed lovers.
You burned down my house?
You call that a house? It was like a morgue in there.
I may be undead, but you're heartless.
You need to see your son.
The baby isn't mine.
He ate the cat.
Sounds like something he got from your side of the family.
Well, how's this? I'm keeping the diamond ring.
The joke's on you. I found it in a kid's meal.
You bought a kid's meal? Oh, Vlad!
Clara.
I don't think that makes up for setting dude's house
As the
on
hair
fire.
on the back of a cat stands up straight, so also does the love between Vlad and Clara stand up against all obstacles. But what about the baby? What about the back child support? Stay tuned next season for those answers and more.
Huh. Okay. Here he comes. Oh my god.
The ending here is that you get fired from the job and Ennard follows you home.
Okay, and then you go. That's the 3rd star right there. And now that allows the custom night. Oh. So that was the base game of Sister Location. Please excuse my voice if it sounds a bit weird because I just recovered from being sick from my nose. I didn't really know if I wanted to dive into custom night, so I decided to just do the base game and, well, the secret ending, of course. I might revisit custom night in the future though. Maybe. Who knows? All in all, I think the game is still great. It's definitely still challenging. And it's still pretty scary, to be honest. The jump scares are actually good in this game. They actually scared me. If there's any other game I should try for the first time, let me know in the comments below. This video took a lot of time and effort, and it's probably my favorite video that I've made yet. So leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.